Hey yo. Alright. Regardless of what I may want to say in my message, though I will be honest with you, right now is my birthday and I drank some wine. So, just being honest. But the message that came out is not what I was thinking of, so that's just a proof to you that the cards don't give a shit what your opinion is. But I just asked because I have a real issue with, I guess the big thing now is TikTok, so I have a real issue with all of these posters making it okay to indoctrinate children into certain aspects of life that should not be taught in school. As when I was young, as I just turned 38 today, happy birthday to me. This was not in school, and I still learned acceptance and all of that of people that were of different identities. But now it's just a bunch of fucking narcissists that think that the world owes them. That I used to think that the baby boomers were fucking nuts because they kept complaining about the younger generation. But now I look at the younger generation and I see these fucking teachers teaching children and posting this shit on TikTok that they're pretty much entitled to your child's, growing up and whatever they learn, that gender ideology should be part of it. And no, sorry, homie, don't play that. Like, no, I do not have children right now. And I cannot fully comprehend what a parent would be going through at this junction of what their children might be going through right now. But having been pregnant myself, I can understand the desire to want to protect your child. So, that is what came out, and that is what I will read. So, let's get. All right. I just basically asked the energy around the issues. And look, we have choices with the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. All right. So what's going on right now? As you see, normally you see the yin yang as black and white, but right now the black and white is feminine and masculine energy. And right now, the feminine and masculine energy with the dark and the light. The dark wants to take out the feminine energy. The dark does not want a divine feminine. It wants the patriarchy. It wants what's always been. And that is why women are now considered birthing people. That is not the whole that is what the controllers want. So don't make that mistake in thinking that's what everybody wants, because most people that I know do not believe in this shit that's going on right now. But right now is between the masculine and the feminine. As you can see, with the Seven of Wands, that's the battle between the masculine and the feminine. And with the Eight of Wands, that is messages being sent, that is the feminine energy trying to send the message through that she is being erased. That is trying with haste to send the message that, hey, this shit is fucked up right now. And there is just all this calamity within. It's not just the feminine and the masculine. It's light and dark. And the dark does not want the feminine energy, because the feminine energy heals. So what better way to get rid of anything that heals, as you see with his wings, and then you see with the moon. Dark and light are equal. It is not negative, and it is not completely positive to be of, one polarity. You need equal polarities to be a being that can create true change. And right now, what's being called for is beings that are stuck in one polarity. One. They don't want beings that are of both polarities. So there's a lot of strife going on, and there's no communication getting through, because the beings that are in control, I can't think of the word at the moment, but they don't want the masculine and the feminine balanced. They want the masculine, the patriarchy. And then we have the moon with the sun and the Two of Cups. So you have your emotions. You have that balance within you of your darkness, within your light. You have the connection with source that is being manipulated, but you need to connect with that. You need to understand what is actually happening. You need to look at what's actually on the fucking table, instead of ignoring all of the things that have been going on around you in this empty space. You need to look at what's on the fucking table right in front of you to gain your power. Because the magician is a very powerful being. It's a powerful card. And with the moon being your emotional state, connected with the Two of Cups, is unity, equality, and connecting your emotional state with your own power, with the unity of all. That is what you need to do. You need to stop ignoring what's going on around you. You see, this cat cannot ignore what this moon is shining the light on, because there's so much space and this moon is so bright. And the magician, there's so much space, but it's empty. Like, there's so much going on the table that he can't ignore it. He has to pay attention to what's going on. And the unity of the masculine and the feminine needs to be recognized. And then bottom of the deck, we have denial with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, you cannot deny that there's more going on than you can see. Yes, this hand is reaching up for the physical grapes. Yes, everybody reaches for what they can physically see. But look at all of this space around that you may not be able to completely understand or sense, but there's so much going on around what you're reaching for than you can understand. And then with the wheel of fortune, I mean, that's destiny, that's fate. That is the wheel spinning towards, what are you denying? Are you denying that what has been for thousands, hundreds of thousands of years is now untrue? Like, are you serious? You're going to deny that what has been for hundreds of thousands of years is now untrue? I am fine with people living the way they are, but I am not okay with the indoctrination of children. So, are you truly okay with that being taught to children that don't know any better? That cannot see what is around and can only see what you're pointing to, because that's what's happening. They only see what you point to. So, who knows? That's one of my biggest fears, is just not knowing what I'm talking about and making no sense and being insane. And then there's the physical pain. Those are my two greatest fears, is pain and insanity. Judge for yourselves. I have made a video that I deleted. I think it's still on my Facebook page, but you gotta feel it deep within yourself, whether something makes sense or not. And if it doesn't, do not follow the fucking parade. Say something. Speak up. Say no. Don't follow. Be a fucking leader, because that's what we need. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Alright, I love y'all. Good night.